Oh, hi everybody. I thought I'd do a little video on this latest acquisition that I've got. Going to be a bit of a project for me. I got it rather cheap. It was still registered at the time, and when I first looked at it, just driven, I'd done an hour and a half, 2-hour drive. So let's have a look at it. It's a 2003, late 2003 Mitsubishi Magna Wagon, of course. It's a 5-speed Tiptronic, and it's actually got 405,000 kilometres on the clock. Now they are fully logbook kilometres, so all its maintenance has been kept up to date with it, so that's pretty cool. So here it is. I've washed it since I've got it, so it looks a little bit cleaner. It was a bit dirty, but there you go. Doesn't have the factory hubcaps, but that's okay. So she looks pretty clean, actually. Some major points with it that needs work. The roof racks are corroded on the ends there, so we'll be removing those and repainting those, so they look pretty good. A couple of little things down here, a little trim there has been replaced and not painted, so I'm going to paint that white, and I think I'm going to paint those side trims white as well. Just give it a fresh look, and I'm looking at probably painting the grille white as well. Give it a fresh look, and the headlights are crazed, so we'll end up giving those a sand back and a polish to try and bring some life back to those. The interior, well, they had a puppy dog that they used to carry in the car, but otherwise the interior is pretty good. It's had seat covers on it. It's not clean, the windows are dirty, the hood lining is coming down, so that's another little project to do. So I'll probably replace that completely, make it look nice and clean. It is a 5-speed Tiptronic. It's got the climate control, and of course the centre switches there. All the power windows do work. The steering wheel has this where it twists here, so I'll do a bit of a video on that when I get to that. The seat does have a couple of tears in it, but I'll look at probably taking those covers off and stitching them back up just to make it presented. 405,000 kilometres, and it does start quite well. That's it there. It does burn oil, so the valve stem seals will need replacing, but that's okay. It's not too bad. It does need a timing belt, so those sort of things why I did get it cheap. I'll show you the exhaust that came off it. I have replaced the exhaust. I did break that open a bit, but that's pretty much like the exhaust was that came off it. So I actually modified a sedan exhaust to fit. Let's have a look underneath the bonnet there, just to show you how it is there. So under the bonnet, I've given it a little clean, but it would have to be, especially when you climb underneath the car. We won't get that, but when you look underneath it, it is one of the cleanest engines I've seen, particularly for the kilometres it's got on it. It sounds good, basically because it's been well maintained. Yeah, so that's the new project. So the few jobs I've got to do on it. I will be replacing the valve stem seals. I will be replacing the timing belt, doing the steering wheel, the hood liner, and I'll buff it as well. But that's about it. It'll be ready for registration and use then, so we'll figure out what we're going to do with it then. But yeah, I was going to buy it to part it out, and I got and looked at it, and I think it's too nice a vehicle to do that. Oh yeah, I'm going to tint the windows too. So it'll look cool with the dark windows on the white. Anyway, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the little projects that need to be done on it, and I'll be videoing and uploading some of those as well for you all to have a look at. Yeah, so there you go. Quite a good car still. Oh, the tyres are actually really good. But yeah, it's a good car, and it should make a nice car for driving around and whatever else that needs to be done with it. Okay, thanks for watching.